Welcome to Huddle Up. I'm Duane Gibbs alongside my partner, Mark Bruce, the Hall of Famer, and we come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick mindful thought. With that being said, let's huddle up.
I love that Steve Jobs quote.
You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Why did you bring this for us today to talk about?
Most people want the whole game plan
Mhm.
before they can take their first step. But life doesn't usually work that way. Sometimes the next play only makes sense after you've already run it. And I think about that for my life. My first job with my economics degree from college was as a electrical engineer at a radio station.
Hmm.
No connection at all until, then I opened a tanning salon with my wife and we started advertising and I started doing radio advertising. And oh my gosh, I knew how to do radio advertising because that's what I did as an electrical engineer. I recorded radio commercials. So it's like I could connect the dot going backwards. I would have never thought that's what it would have led to when I took that first job.
Yeah, so what's that really mean to you, you think?
Well, you go back to our 5 A's, and the fourth one that we talk about all the time is action. And you've got to take action. Even if you don't know exactly what you're trying to do to get to your goal. I mean, if you take action, you can see a little bit further around the corner. We've talked about a lot of times how the path to success is never a straight line. It's always got twists and turns, and it's like a twisty and turny road. You can't see what's around the corner until you get to the corner. And,
Mm.
to me, I love that quote because it's a constant reminder to me that you need to always take a step forward to see what the next step's going to be. I took a certain job and I've had lots of different jobs in my life that had no idea that they were going to be a benefit later on, but every one of them now I'm able to pull things from every single job I've ever had, even the grass cutting job I had while I was in college. Well, my neighbor had a grass cutting business and I cut grass because he paid really good. Back in the 80s, he was paying $10 an hour when minimum wage was 375. And
Wow.
I was loving it. And I could earn money for college. And next thing you know, I get a job at Motorola selling walkie-talkies and two-way radios. And who are my best clients? I got every landscaper in my territory that had grass cutting crew
Yeah.
to buy two-way radios. This was pre-cell phone days, you young people. But so, because I knew I'd get to a job and I'd have something break and I needed something in a part, and he had dropped me off with the equipment. I couldn't fix it. So I just knew all the problems that person had. So, when you look forward, sometimes things can seem random. And how can a job cutting grass in the summer benefit you when you're selling two-way radios after your college career? You can't see it. But when you look backwards, you say, I see exactly how that experience prepared me for the next one.
Yeah, no question. Good story, that's relatable. Listen, we appreciate you, the listener. You tune in every Wednesday and Friday. As you know, it's a quick, mindful thought. Like, share, leave a comment, pass this on to somebody that you believe it would help. With that being said, stay huddled up, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.